Hey, welcome back, Rankers. How you going? It looks like a beautiful sunny day outside, except it's 9 degrees. It's freezing out there. Looks lovely though. Lovely sunny day in Melbourne. I want to talk to you a little bit about today about clients we can't work with. It may seem odd, but when you get to a certain age, you kind of work out the clients that you work well with and what works well with your business and how you can add value. And the clients that you can work better with, typically the more value that you're adding. And over the years, one of the things that we learned was that corporates were the wrong client to work with for this sort of model. Fine for doing consulting work and that sort of stuff, but for doing a revenue-based model where you're setting revenue goals every month and you need to achieve those, you can't do that, in our experience anyway, with a corporate client. And case in point, recently someone came to us. I think they've got about 200 outlets around Australia, bricks and mortar, big website, lots of traffic. And I just rejected them and just said no. I said my staff would kill me if I brought you on as a client, because there's just going to be a lot of banging our heads against a wall to try to get things done for the way that we work. So because we're trying to get things done quickly, because we've got a budget to hit that month, in a large organisation, it's almost impossible because there are just too many vested interests in the website. And if you're a business owner, if you're an e-commerce, you've got an e-commerce store, just try to stay close to the people who are making decisions at the store level. For us, we have to work directly with a business owner. At least once a month, we've got to see them. We can be talking to a 2IC or something like that, Chief of Operations, but we need to understand the goals of the business owner, because the business owner typically knows there's things wrong with the site or knows that they should be doing more revenue. And so they'll be looking for things to do as well. And sometimes that can have a detrimental effect because they might decide to do something like Facebook ads. Now, unless you have a giant following on Facebook, or most of your audience is on Facebook, it's probably not the best medium to be advertising on for you, because it's going to slow down every other channel on the site. As soon as you add that Facebook pixel, you're slowing everything down to some extent. And usually what will happen is the organic traffic is going to get hit the most in a lower conversion rates, because organic traffic is more sensitive. So one of the clients we've been working with for a couple of years now has recently gone through staff changes, and we've been trying to get things done, and it's just been difficult. And we wanted to get some changes done back in March. And they only went live at the end of May. And that wasn't because we weren't ready to do them. It was because organisationally it was just difficult to get done. And I know there's a lot of agencies out there that experience this on a daily basis. We tend not to, because we tend to pick our clients well, and we usually have good communications where we can get things done quickly, and they understand the importance of it. And the reason that it's important is because if you're looking to hit a budget that month and you plan out certain things so you know that these things will impact positively that number, you want to get those things done as quickly as possible. The changes that we rolled out on this latest client that had a few staff changes, we eventually got them live. It looks like they're worth about $5,000 a week right now. Now, of course, the business owner is very happy, and as he knew, he said, he knew these things had to be done, but his focus, staff focus, getting new people on board, who knows where, who's responsible, all that sort of stuff, just delays it. So that's about 60 grand we could have had in the kit, because we've lost 12 weeks of getting these changes live, right? So time costs money, or money costs time. What is it? Time is money. But the changes that we're making too, they're not sort of monumentally structural, groundbreaking things. We just know that they make a site work better. Like, look at this one. It's one I've just taken at random. I don't know these guys. I've just Googled Power Tools, and I've just brought up the first unknown brand. This may not be an issue on actual mobile. I'm just using an emulator. But, how hard is it to get... Where are my products? Where is the shop? There's no shop there. I've got a shop window. I've got a phone number. Do you want me to call me? Do you want me to call you? Do you want me to buy something? How do I find anything? Where's search? It's probably there somewhere, but if I can't see it, it's not there. And so it was just those sorts of changes, getting those done. $5,000 a week is not nothing. So if you are setting up an e-commerce store, if you have an e-commerce store, just be aware that every little thing that you add is going to, every plugin you add is going to add some sort of load time, because you're getting extra DNS calls, extra SSL calls, usually. And when that slows the site down, it's going to bring everything else down. So it's best to have a focus on what we think works well for us and our clients, is having a revenue goal, having some metrics around the return that you want to get on your ad spend. If you've got stuff to move, let's focus on that. But it's important with an e-commerce store to get things done quickly so you can see if something works or fail fast and move on to the next thing. Hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully you're having a great end of financial year, and we'll see you next week, hopefully. Thanks very much. Bye.